we've just got the all clear on the GT3 that I've just rebuilt.
Solid 8, it's probably an 8.
But now we're about to attempt a 1,200-mile road trip to finish off what Adam Lz started. Hey Porsche, take me to Tail of the Dragon. So Adam Lz crashed the GT3 on a road called Tail of the Dragon in Tennessee.
Appears to be totaled. Sad day.
And after buying and rebuilding the GT3, I wanted to test out and finish the story off where it started. But not without a few stops first.
Will I ever drive the Tail of the Dragon again?
This is probably the most poshest place I've ever been to. I don't know, but behind there, I don't know what it's going to be, but outside, it's impressive. This place is called the Concours Club. Located in Miami, it's a private club for members only, which just so happens to have a racetrack. Hello. It's time for the track. So, in true UK fashion, it's decided to absolutely throw it down just before we take the car on track. This is going to make it very interesting.
It's a good job it's four-wheel drive, right?
But in true Miami fashion, the sun came out and the heat dried the track instantly. And now it's time to test out the GT3 I've just rebuilt. Okay, let's do it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
See you on the other side.
Read it. A full shakedown of the GT3. If anything was going to break, it'll break now. Just listen to that noise. The car was on another level. And I even got to take my dad out in the passenger seat. Although things got a little loose. But it seems we survived the first test. That was so good.
That sounds amazing.
That was so good. Oh my god, that was so good.
Can't get out, my legs are all jelly.
Even good love feels like drugs.
The GT3 passed the first test with flying colours. And before we got to our next destination, I thought it was only right we stopped by a familiar place.
Even good times get you high. Little bit lost, but it's alright.
Well, seeing as the GT3 is now complete, it would only be right to stop by Copart to check out maybe some potential new projects. Copart is the auction place where I bought the GT3 from. They sell loads of crash damaged cars. And we've stopped by Miami Copart because, as you can imagine, there's a lot of interesting cars there. Now there's one car in specific that I wanted to have a little peek at whilst I was here. We've got to find it amongst all of these other cool cars actually. Oh my god, any guesses, Dad, what's wrong with this?
It looks like it's been in the sea.
Look behind you.
Oh! Oh! So sometimes they tape a water line on the car where the water's gone to, but
This ain't been in the sea, this is mint inside. Look at inside here.
there's no wrong with it, is there? Raise it. Oh!
That's cool.
And you can lower it as well, lower it. Oh! There was so many projects to choose from, but there was one specific car I really wanted to look at. The 488 Spider. And this one has had a small knock to the rear quarter. I have never attempted to rebuild a Ferrari before, so it could be interesting. I think this is repairable. I think literally you could strip this all off. Oh look, they look fun. Rivets. We've done a lot of drilling before. No, I think the battery is completely flat. Airbags have gone only in the door cards. Oh, oh my god, it's part of the frame or something, isn't it? The thing is, most of these cars at Copart could be put back on the road. If this starts up, it will sound mad. Okay, we might get in trouble. But if you bought one not knowing it had been in an accident, you'd be pretty annoyed, right? Oh, this is amazing. But luckily we have Car Vertical to avoid that. Even though the GT3 is a clean title car, it still comes up on Car Vertical that has been in an accident. It shows me all the information about the car, the mileage history, and also whether the car's been stolen or had any outstanding finance as well. And on some Car Vertical reports, if your car was auctioned off at a place like Copart, it'll even show you the photos of when it was auctioned off. So to check your car out, click the link in the description box below. Use code MATT for discount as well on your next Car Vertical check. And a massive thank you for Car Vertical for supporting my salvage car journey. We've got to head 3 hours north now to our next location. Let's do this. The GT3 was eating up the miles with no problems so far, but the next challenge was a big one, so the car needed some rest before.
We sing, we dance, we fight, and we love.
So we have access to this a mile long runway, a legit runway. The top speed of the GT3 is supposedly 199 miles an hour. I don't know how long it took to get there, but it definitely wasn't a mile. But we're about to find out because I'm gonna give it a go. 1 mile to get as close to the top speed as possible. This car isn't known for being one of the fastest in a straight line, but this is probably going to be the fastest I've ever gone in a car. Everyone ready? Here we go. Okay, that's a bad start. Maybe that start was a bit aggressive.
A little bit, yeah.
I do not know how fast that was. How fast did we get? That was scary. That was so scary. I don't even think we got that fast. I think maybe we got to 150. Whoa. But as I lined up for our second attempt, we was joined by an old friend. Freddie in his Aston Martin DBS, a V12 engine with 510 brake horsepower and me with 500. I think Freddie's has got a lot more torque, but I've got less weight. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
My shoe came off!
Here we go, and I'm beating Freddie. I'm beating him already, come on.
Oh, that Porsche is fast! It's so fast!
Window.
Oh, I'm not catching up with him!
shoe came off. I'm pretty sure I missed a shift. That Porsche is really, really fast.
We beat the Aston. I don't know what happened to Freddie, but I think we beat it. Like quite a lot as well. He's got 6 extra cylinders. Hey, I don't know what happened there.
My shoe came off. I didn't have my Crocs in sport mode. This way is called relax mode. This way is called sport mode. I missed a shift. I was just listening to your car, and it was, dude, it's fantastic.
With Freddie's Crocs now in sport mode, we decided to go for one last race.
Away from it, that car is faster than mine.
And now we have a car which was built for straight line speed. Demonstrated.
That's gonna absolutely dust your car.
He might blow up.
See how we just took off there?
He could blow up. I mean, it was just cold and he just came out and he did that and then went up there.
And it's slightly damp, you see? Like it's falling from the sky. Good luck.
The Porsche now will go against a 700 horsepower C63. Somehow, I don't think this one's going to end well. Come on, Gt3! We're beating the C63!
Oh man, come on, let's go! That is fast. That C63 had 700 horsepower.
Wow.
That 9,000 RPM on the GT3 is just not fair though.
Yeah.
It's not, it's like 500 horsepower in a Porsche. It's like 700 horsepower for everybody else. It makes no sense.
We did it! GG, how?
Alright, so this is a big heavy car. I was a little impressed, a little sad.
And of course, I was humble with the win. And what a car this is! What a car!
I'll take my chances. I believe in dancing. When the times get hard, I ain't afraid to work.
Well, this is another pinch yourself moment. Shane, who basically owns this strip, has just said, do we want to go in his plane? Obvious answer to that is yes.
Take my chances.
This moment was truly incredible. And none of it would have ever been possible if I didn't take risks. From rebuilding cars on my driveway to sat in a plane in the middle of Florida. Hard work really does beat talent. This is next level.
I'll never know why I was born to go. I'll take my chances.
Well, that's not a surprise. After the hooning that we've been doing, it was bound to have burned a little bit of oil. So yeah, time for a top up. 0W40. Okay. 040. Valvoline. Oh dear.
A little bit of a dribble.
Oh, more of a dribble. I'm surprised. Like, it's done brilliantly so far, really. Like, got top speed. It's done the tracks. It's been absolutely flash, the poor car. We'll wipe and we'll be on our way. What a journey it's already been, but we're still a long way from our final destination. Today we've got to head out of Florida to Atlanta before reaching the final checkpoint, Tail of the Dragon. Look where this cup holder is placed. So my bottle's here if I want to change gear. in the way to say the least. We arrived into Atlanta, Georgia, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity to throw it back to how my YouTube channel began. BMX riding.
Don't know what I was sipping, but I felt like I was doing fine. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit.
Hit the tunes. We stopped by Harrison's place, who hooked us up with some trainers, or sneakers if you're American, which matched the GT3.
How sick are they?
We're headed to Ed Bolian's place, who's shown us his collection of Murcielagos. And obviously I had time to share a few stories.
And I'll do it again.
And we've arrived, and my back and my ass is killing. Another 5 hours in the bucket seat. And here's our ranch.
You look like an old man walking on it.
Look, it's proper.
Yeah, ding ding ding.
It's proper hillbilly, isn't it? Hey.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This is cool.
It's very wooden, isn't it? Campfire and a little banjo. That's our crib. Check back with you in the morning. Porsche's ready for the Tail of the Dragon for the first time. We're about to experience it. Car's set and ready. Think it's time for us to go.
Catching every eye. When I saw you.
Now this is where the roads start to get incredible.
Come on, well I break big on, I just had to try.
This is it. Today's the day. We've reached the destination where the 992 GT3 ended its last journey, and we're about to finish it off on the Tail of the Dragon. Now we have actually spoke to Adam Lz, and I'll let you guys know what he said once we get there. But I cannot wait to enjoy this road in this amazing car. Let's do this.
You just move, baby. Move any way you need. How do you do it, darling? Got me on my knees, on my feet.
Here we are, Tail of the Dragon. Miles away from the UK, miles away from Florida, in the GT3 that I've just rebuilt. This is going to be so sick. Now we don't want a reenactment of what happened last time on the Tail of the Dragon, so we're going to take it fairly easy, but enough so we can have a bit of fun. Unreal, it's so refined. It does everything you want it to do. I cannot explain it. Is it worth $300,000? Probably. This looks like the place.
This truck basically crossed over completely into our lane. We weren't able to stop in time. 100% their fault. Car appears to be total. It's totally their fault, but I can understand if you aren't familiar with these roads, you see a pull up on the left, you go, not realizing that there's cars coming.
Here's the place where Adam's journey ended with the GT3 and my journey began. And we have just driven down this road and we cannot believe that that white truck which wiped out the Porsche actually attempted to pull from the right hand side of the road into this lay-by. It is so blind. It's kind of eerie bringing it here. It's so quiet.
Coming across here, completely in the left lane, you can see they were on this side of me. My hands a little
The white
messed up.
truck was coming from this direction, but on this side of the road, and that is a blind corner coming that way, and for some reason the white truck looked like it veered over that. I mean, you could probably even see the tyre marks there, look. And the tyre marks are literally straight here where it's hit. So, and it's gone off down there. You don't even want to know how deep that is down there. Like, whoever was driving the truck has got lucky because it's really come off and somehow managed to stay there. But the tyre marks are still here. I assume Adam came round the corner. There's nothing really he can do. He's on his side of the road. And goodbye to the GT3. But how that happened, I don't know. But I would never even think of pulling to a lay-by on the opposite side of the road, especially before a blind corner.
I can't believe someone did that. Like, standing here now compared to how when we've seen it on camera,
it's fully blind.
It's ridiculous.
It's fully blind.
It's insane.
Oh my Now, we actually reached out to Adam, and it would have been amazing to get him in the final video of the GT3 and get him to see it fully rebuilt. But I don't blame him, but he seems to be really shook up and scared by the whole accident. And I mean, he had his girlfriend in the car, all the airbags went off. I imagine it being so traumatic that I don't think he really wants to see the car. We've given him a lot of options to go to his compound, meet at the skate park maybe, or even FaceTime. But as a nice guy, I just don't think he wants to see the car, which is so unfortunate. But at least we've all got to enjoy it. And I guess if he wants to, he can watch the videos. Now what? What do I do with the GT3? And to be honest, I didn't really know when I first started, but we have a plan. And you guys are going to go and see that on the second channel. I'll put a link in the description box below for it. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the whole journey. If you have, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. I might just stay here and listen to that.
Are they going to ban petrol cars?
I know.
Like a drug that I just can't deny.